This mindfulness exercise is designed to help you overcome the limiting belief systems that you may be experiencing. It's to give you a stronger sense of self-agency, that ownership within self, and control over how you relate to your limiting belief systems. As you listen and participate in this guided meditation, please remember that, as with all mindfulness exercises, you are in complete control of your experience, and you can do as much of it as you want or as little of it as you want. No matter what kind of difficulties you may have gone through, large or small, physical, sexual, mental, emotional, spiritual, your belief may involve an incapacity to have stopped a terrible thing from happening to you. That's very true. But regardless of blame or misfortune, it involves a capacity to release the limiting belief systems and to release those challenges that can wear on your psyche. So changing limiting beliefs may require that you, at some point, increase greater strengths and more capabilities within yourself, and that you actually remember how powerful you are and how important you and your decisions are. There may be a common feeling or belief that you are helpless in your situations and you are helpless in relieving and releasing the limiting beliefs that you've been carrying, but that is just not true. You may feel like you cannot escape the limitation, but you can. One thing that has helped so many who have lived with incredible doubt, trauma, or limiting belief system is being mindfulness of your own choice, or what is called agency. Being aware and able to make something happen with your choices, with your free will, and combined with a little bit of sense of empowerment. So when you build on that agency within self, it creates a building block one at a time, and you add to that and you increase it with each time that you remember you have choice and you are in charge of how you feel. When you embody this strength and a kindness that's always inside you, it can help to reduce the number of limiting belief systems and create the supportive ones. There may be a challenge or a fear of holding so much of a sense of self that you are perceived as assertive or overconfident, but this is not a worry that you need to have, as long as you remember that you are in charge of delivering your messages with kindness. It can help us to remember our best self when we remember kindness. And when you know you have the capacity to take on challenges with strength, it provides a space within the mind and a belief that you are greater than your past, you are more than anything that's happened to you, and you are not your limiting belief system, your trauma, or your doubts. You are so much more, and that you can shape your life to be bright, healthy, fun, adventurous, intelligent, whatever you desire. Agency is just a fancy word for a feeling of being able to create things in your life, like an ownership, a powerfulness. If you feel a bit of helplessness or trapped or defeated or despairing, then this practice of agency can really help to shift in the moment and not have you spiral down. It can reawaken the feeling of what it's like to create things. Rather than being fearful, it allows you to feel an empowerment. With that in mind, we will begin a meditation where you practice feeling a sense of agency, and you will begin to connect to wherever you may have put that within you. So let's begin. Bring your awareness to whatever is going on for you right now. Give the weight of your body over to gravity. Allow your weight to sink into the points of contact between your body and the floor, the chair, the bed, wherever you may be. Pay attention to the sensations that are there. If you notice any tension or resistance, or you got a wiggle, go ahead and do that. And then settle back in, take a deep breath, accept that this is where you are for the time being, and inhale and exhale. As you begin to reflect on a time in your life when you felt really good about having attained a goal. What goal do you feel really proud of? What have you accomplished that gives you that lit up feeling inside? There is no goal that is too small here. Everything applies. What choices or actions did you have to take for you to realize that goal? What were some of the small steps, the micro movements that led up to it? Now consider how you may have added value in situations or to other people. And now reflect on some things that you get done in the course of the day, every day, several times a week, a few times a month. Remember to take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Recall ways that you have helped others. Perhaps you've played a leadership role in the family, in friendship, or in business. Bring some awareness to some of the supportive choices that you've made. All empowering experiences that have led to a greater feeling of accomplishment or agency. Can you open to this feeling? Can you allow it to fill you? Stretch it out. Help it to last. It is wonderful to feel good about yourself. Allow it to become greater in your mind, your heart, and your body. You have made things happen. You are competent, you are capable, and you are effective. You will continue to be so. Bring an awareness to any feelings that may be arising now. Perhaps there's some dignity, maybe some self-respect, a little bit of gleeful, or what about a sense of possibility? If you happen to feel any resistance to these feelings coming in, or a sense of success or worth right now, that's okay, and it's completely normal. See if you can gently bring your mind back. Take a deep breath. Return to the inhale and the exhale, to remembering some of the good feelings, some of the feelings after you did something or you helped someone, where you felt really proud for having been a part of it. Feel this sense of accomplishment or agency sink into you. Absorb it, allow it to be part of you. And then remember that you can tap into this feeling anytime that you want to. You can also sense what it will be like to accomplish more, to enjoy the feeling of accomplishment more, to celebrate the tasks of the day. For when we celebrate what seem like the smaller tasks, we then create to envision and to arrive at our goal. When you feel satisfied with meeting your goals, that will contribute to your well-being, and it will help and contribute to the well-being of others. Open to the reality that you really can build on a foundation of what you've already done. You have accomplished. You have shown up for yourself. You can continue to do this. You can do it with an ease that spreads through your body and mind and releases any pressures or doubts that you are capable. If there is a sense of fragility or fear here, it's okay. Allow yourself to comfort that part of your subconscious that is just a little bit afraid right now. Help it to reassure you that you will reach your goals, that you are special, you do have power, and that you can get things done and make a difference in this life that you are living. Another deep breath in and out. Thank you so much for your willingness to address your limiting belief systems and for being willing to admit that you would love agency over your reactions and your emotions. And thank you for agreeing to remember who you really are at the soul level, meeting up with the humanness, to bring mindfulness to what you are able to create, that you have already created, and that you will create. You've always had this inside of you, ready to be released at any time, and now is a really good time. It is wonderful to be all that your soul is connecting to your human self, and it is amazing for your human self to be able to hold agency with that. Let's take a moment and really feel the completion, the connection, and the collaboration between your soul and your human self. Wonderful. When you are ready, you may return your consciousness to the room, to your day, and to your amazing self.